Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be setting up robots. Before we do that, let's take a quick look at our trains and see how we're doing there. Or train, singular, I should say. Looks like we have plenty of ore coming in. We've got that additional iron line added in, and we're doing pretty well as far as plates go, iron and copper. Seems like we have plenty. One thing I did notice, however, is that our radar at our mining outpost has uncovered a biter nest. So probably have to go down there and take that out before too much longer. As soon as I start to see attacks going in that area, then we'll go down and take out the nest so that we can put that to a stop. If we need to, we can wall it in as well. But for now, I think we're fairly safe. Okay, so for robots, let's start by getting some RoboPort production automated. So for that, we're going to need gears, steel plates, and advanced circuits. So let's get rid of this stone. I've got steel on the right side, and I've got advanced circuits on the left side, and I have gears. So I think what we need to do is move those turrets first of all. I think we should bring steel up here on the side, or maybe I'll bring it up from this other side. I think that'll be better. It's not quite as crowded over there. All right, so that's going to go there. And I'm going to go for kind of the slow and steady accumulation of robots, at least at this point in the game. By that I mean we're not going to be making robots at a high rate of speed. We don't really need to at this point, you know. But if we can make one every 30 seconds or so, I think I'll be fine with that for now. All right, so while we wait for our steel to get there, we'll run our red circuits up. It's kind of like a mini bus that we've got going here. I guess we could call it the secondary bus as opposed to the main bus. Let's get some more light in there. Okay, so let's make RoboPorts here. Alright, so we'll pull gears. Let's get another power pole. What else do we need? Okay, steel. And then we need red circuits. How shall we do it? You know what I should do is combine red and green circuits on this belt that goes across. Let's do that. First we'll empty this out. Here we're making train signals. I don't know if I mentioned that. I have a bunch of junk in here that I need to get rid of. Let me get rid of some of this stone. We can get rid of some iron plates and some copper plates. There we go. Okay, so if we were to combine these two belts, how would we do that? We need 2 splitters, basically. Yeah. There we go. That'll do it. Let's move that pole over here. Okay, crafting time is 10 seconds. So we can do with one of those. Let's start planning ahead, and we'll put that into a passive provider chest, and as soon as I get the first one, I'll set it up, and then I think that'll allow us to connect to the logistics network as soon as I have a RoboPort. So we can start limiting it by the logistics network. Actually, we'll need to put it over here. Well, that's okay. I'll do 2. Alright, so I'm going to put the RoboPorts on the path, which is maybe not the best place for it. Perhaps I could put it just above the path. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Okay, so we just got our first inserter bonus, so we can pick up 2 with regular inserters now. If I do productivity modules, I'd like to start using modules soon. We can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Alright, let's do advanced electronics next. Okay. So yeah, I'll just, I'll place these here. So that'll be our first one. And then we'll need to put another one up here somewhere, so that this is part of the logistics network. Ideally, it would be right here where my train signals are being made for perfect coverage. But I think we may end up having to have an excess of RoboPorts, which is not necessarily a bad thing. There. Okay, yeah, so now I can connect to the logistics network, and we'll enable it as long as RoboPorts are less than, let's say, 10. That should be enough for now. And I have one more. So let's put the next one right there. Cool. And that happened to be in a good spot. Okay, so we'll start to, I mean, this whole main part of the base, we're going to start to pepper with RoboPorts. Now I have these ghosted areas that I honestly don't want to get built yet. I did ghost out another red circuit production line, and we'll start doing other production over there. Actually, I was thinking of doing the robot construction over there. But let's take a look at what we need. Maybe we'll think of a better place for it. So robot frames take electric engines, batteries, steel, and green circuits. We're not making electric engines or batteries yet. For those, we need engines and lubricant. Engines take pipes, steel, and gears. We're also going to want to make the various logistics chests automatically. Yeah, and batteries need iron, copper, and acid. So, to be honest, I think I'd really almost rather have this go in its own dedicated area. So let's set up a dedicated area over here that will make our robots for us. I'm just putting these poles where they belong. Okay, so we're going to need to extend our bus in the correct direction, we hope. Oops. Okay. And I think I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna remove this ghosted stuff just because I don't want to listen to that beeping nonstop. I don't want these power poles to get pulled, which is why I'm doing some of this manually. There we go. And now I forget where that goes. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay, so there's going to be a belt there. Okay, so that'll be the start of our logistics type of area. Okay, so we can unghost that. We'll unghost that. We know that blue stuff is going to go there. And I'm going to unghost that as well. But now how do I undo that? Yeah. See, once something gets assigned to be deleted, I know that there must be a way to undo that, but I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head. There we go. Okay. So we got roboports going over there. Maybe we can move it over here once we're done. All right, so I think the engine units would be the right place to start. Those are 10 seconds apiece. Electric engines are 10 seconds. Flying robot frames are 20. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do 2 engine unit, 2 electric engine unit, and then 4 robot frame machines. Okay, and the engine units take gears and pipes. All right, so let's start. Let's get some brick so we can extend our path over there. Okay, 1 stack ought to be enough. And it is just barely. Okay. I still have some ghosts beeping at me. What are they? okay, it's these here. And there's some power poles over here. Oh, okay, I see up there. Yep, so let's undo these as well. There's still a ghost of a power pole somewhere. Where the hell is it? There it is. Jeez. Okay, now it's all clear. That was going to drive me crazy. Sorry about that. Okay. So to begin with, we'll make gears and pipes for the electric engines. And so that one can be gears, and this one can be pipes. This will be iron. We need gears, pipes, and steel. Okay. We said we would do 2, and then those will feed into 2 electric engines. Okay. Okay, we'll bring steel here. Okay. Electric circuits. Yeah, let's do... I'm going to change it slightly. Let's see what I want to do here. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Just trying to figure out the layout here. So we can bring circuits up here. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, so now we need to get lubricant. And then the robot frames will need those. They'll need batteries. And then more steel and electronic circuits. So I wonder if we can, if we bring robot frames down here, we can have, let's see, we really need 2 belts full of stuff, and then where's the output going to go? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Let's see here. Perhaps this would be better. That'll be the robot frames. We can put... We could put batteries. How many of these do we need? Yeah, very, very small volumes. No. All right, we could bring this closer, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think this is starting to come together. All right, so we need to get batteries onto this belt. Somehow. We'll figure that out in a moment. And we need to pipe in lubricant from somewhere. Okay. Maybe we can even barrel it. In fact, if we barrel it, then we can use logistics robots. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so let's get these ingredients pulled in. Okay, we're going to have these engines and batteries coming up this side. And then the frames. Yeah, I'm going to have to move this. That doesn't help, does it? Okay. suppose we could have these come out the other side. Or I could just give myself a little bit of room here. I think that would be equally acceptable. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then the robot frames. Now let's have the robot frames go up. And then they'll come up here where we will have one of each robot type being produced. One for construction and one for logistics. And we will split the frames so that we can get relatively equal quantities of each. All right, and this one needs green circuits. Right, so let's do this. And that one needs red circuits. So here we can just continue that belt up. Actually, I can bring that one closer. Okay. So we just have to get some red circuits up there. Yeah, and that's where the batteries are going to need to go. And then what I'll have these guys do is insert themselves into roboports with a buffer chest. Pardon me, with a buffer chest in between, and I'll explain the reason for the buffer chest. Jeez, I used to be able to talk. I'll explain that in a few moments. Or I'll explain it now. Basically, I guess the issue with inserting robots directly into roboports while you're producing them is that eventually the roboports get full of robots, and that it might not be as many robots as you actually want, but you'll stop getting more robots. Oh, okay, actually I don't need that one. So what I want to do is put, what kind of chest? I could do a provider chest. No, I think we want it to be, a chest that's not on the network. All right, and then I'll put 2 roboports. Okay, those only take half a second, so we'll use, whoops, fast inserters. Oh, we don't need those. We're not going to be getting frames fast enough. for that. Okay. And then we'll hook these up. Nope. I think we're gonna need to use a couple of combinators. Okay, so I'm gonna connect those. And what we want to do is read robot statistics. Okay, so total construction bots is T and logistic bots is Y. So on this one that's making construction robots, I want it to take T plus the number of construction robots in that chest and output that as construction robots. And then we'll have this one go if construction robots is less than, we'll start with 500. Okay. Logistics bots is Y, so this one is going to be Y plus logistic robots, which are going to be stored in that chest. And the output is logistic robots. And we'll have this one go. We'll start with, say, 200 logistics bots. I'm really more interested in construction bots right now. Okay. This is the first time I'm setting that up. We'll see if it works. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these will hold stacks of 50. These will hold 350 each. Right, so that way if it gets full of bots, they'll collect in this box until we reach the number that we want. Okay, so now we need lubricant and batteries. So let's start by extending. Let's extend our network over to where the lubricant is being made, or somewhere close by, so that we can barrel it. Yeah, you know, on second thought, let's pipe it over, because we're gonna need lubricant over here anyway to do science later. So let's just pipe it in. And I think we'll bring it in. Where am I going to bring it in? I'm running out of ore. I think we would have to pipe it in above the steel line and then bring it down to the bus, and then we'll run it along the bus where we have some empty space there. I'm leaving that space open for another iron line. Let's check and see what's going on with our train. I think we have a logic problem. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to go take care of that first. seems that all the chests are full and they are no longer emptying. So let's go see what's going on. And I'm sure it's just because I have the logic set up incorrectly here somewhere. All right, inserters, anything greater than or equal to 0. And these are all equal to 0 right now, aren't they? Let's see. Let's take a red line and connect it to there. And it's minus 2.4. Okay, and if I take a green one as well, minus 2.4 and 2.4. So it's equal to 0. So it should be running. What if I change it to everything? Everything works, but anything doesn't work. Okay. I'm not sure why that is. Well, anyway, I'm glad that that's fixed. Although that, yeah, honestly, I get a little confused about the difference between anything and everything in cases like that. And clearly it doesn't always work the way that I expect it to. All right, should we go up and over? I suppose that would be the most direct path. I think I have some pumps. We're going a long way, so we do want to use pumps. All right. So I think what I'll do here is I'll leave a space of 4. You know, we'll put more steel lines up there if we need to, but I'll leave this space of 4 just to allow pipes to run through. Okay, so we're going to bring it across here. Guess we can use straight pipe there. Let's put another pump. And we'll insert pumps every once in a while just to keep the pressure up. Okay, and then right around here is where we want to take it down. And it's going to be actually in this space here. So we'll do it like right there. All right, cool. What else should we do now? Why don't we get substations? Those are good to have, especially later when we start using beacons and that sort of thing. It'll start to get pretty dense. Okay, good. Let's grab some more pipe. And we're going to need to do the same with sulfuric acid. Because we'll need that for the batteries. Yeah, like we said, you know, in the planning phases of this little project, we're going to go ahead and just run our fluids along the main bus here. And we'll use underground belts to work around it as we need to. Keep going? Okay. All right. Okay, and I think we should probably have another pump or two along the way here. Where was the last one? The last one was way up there, right? Yeah, so let's, I'll put one over here where this power pole is, because that'll be easy to sneak in. Let's see, that's 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. And I read somewhere that approximately every 17 line segments will keep up the throughput of an underground pipe. Pipe segments, I mean, not line segments. Okay. Excellent. So we're making engines now. So we can go ahead and pick those up here. And then the only thing that we're missing are batteries. All right, to make batteries, we get one every 5 seconds. These need 2 every 20 seconds, which is 1 per 10 times 4. So we need 4 per 10 seconds, or 1 every 2.5 seconds. So 2 battery makers will be sufficient. So let's get that set up. Get a couple of chemical plants. And I think we can put those right here. Okay, and then we'll also need a small amount of iron and copper. Come on. All right, need more belts. And I'm probably going to need more pipe as well. Let's make sure that our ore is still unloading. Okay, looks like it's working. we go. Oh, I should actually move this down one because we need to get our asset up here. Alright, now it's going to get a little bit slower. Whoops. Alright, now this part is a little tricky. I can't make a corner in the same place, otherwise it's gonna mix. So we'll have to do it over there. Okay. Alright, so what I'll do is we'll make the turn here. That way that pipe won't interfere. And looks like a good place to put another pump. Okay. And our sulfuric acid is down here. We're going to need yet another pump. So we'll put our pump on the output. And I'll run it up there. And if we've done it all right, it'll be a miracle. All right, looks good so far. Okay. Yeah, looks like I managed not to mix anything, which is always nice. And we're making batteries. And we're making robots. Okay, and my output here is one construction robot, which is exactly what we have in the network. And now we have 2. Now we have 3. Okay, cool. All right. And these are all running. So I think we have enough batteries. Looks like we're actually getting an excess of batteries. 20 seconds. Oh, I know why. It's because these have a crafting speed of 1.25 and these have a crafting speed of 0.75. So these are actually like about 40% faster than these are. But that's okay. We don't mind if the batteries build up a little bit. All right, cool. So we're making robots, and we'll put them to good use in the very near future. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.